Next up, this gentleman has been referred to as a young, overweight Michael Jackson. Minus the musical talent and the child rape thing. The pride and joy of Simcoe County and half his audience. Please welcome Chris.
I've only got 5 minutes. I've got a lot of friends here. Thanks. He's got friends. There's a lot of strangers in the audience, though, and I can tell they're a little confused. They're scratching their heads and they're going, "Why is Michael Moore on the stage? He has let himself go." He should go on a diet and make better movies. Oh boy, I tell you, I almost didn't come tonight because I was feeling a little under the weather. I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. That's the word, hypochondriac. And I came to that realization yesterday when I was lying on my back in my gynecologist's office. It's true. I was there to get the new HPV shot. Because I am scared shitless of getting cervical cancer. And you know what they say, a boy has to take care of his vagina. But the thing I'm scared shitless the most of, and I'm sure some of you are because you've been lining up for fucking days, is the H1N1, or the Mexican swine flu, or what I like to call, holy shit, we're all gonna die flu. But Stephen Harper says we don't need to panic. And boy, he's done a bang-up job so far, hasn't he? He says that there's things we can do not to spread this thing. We can wash our hands, which is this is how we should do it. We can stay away from Mexicans. Or this is what I like to call the Lou Dobbs technique. We can sneeze in our arm. Although, by the way, don't do this if you're on a date. You might not get the swine flu, but you're not going to get laid. Chicks don't like an elbow full of snot. At least, not the ones you want to fuck. The most important thing you can do, though, to not get the swine flu is if you're feeling under the weather, you can stay home. And I highlight this for my hero co-workers who believe that missing work is some sort of strike against God. God gives us the greatest excuse to miss work in 300 years, and my co-workers ignore it, like the Toronto Humane Society ignores the advice to not being cruel to kittens. I had a co-worker who was here tonight who got the H1N1. And we had to convince her to stay home. We had to come up with a rule. And that rule is, if you have been prescribed a drug that the federal government has been stockpiling for national emergencies, you need to stay the fuck home! You can stay home, or if you have the decency to sneeze in my Diet Pepsi, so I can stay home for a week. Because I love watching TV. It's my favorite thing in the world. And the thing I love most about TV is the Cialis commercials. I can tell that you folks know about these. For those who don't, these are the commercials where there's chaos ensuing in the home. The sink's overflowing, the lawn's being flooded by an untended garden hose, the turkey's burning in the oven. Jesus Christ, there's no sex on this planet worth that much property damage. You do not want to have to explain to the guy from State Farm why the bathtub fell through the ceiling because you got a little blue pill and sent the kids off to your sisters. terrifying thing about Cialis is the side effects. And one of them, besides a heart attack, is they say that some people might experience sudden loss of vision and hearing. Well, love me. And they say that if you should go deaf and blind while in coitus, you should stop and call a doctor. Well, wouldn't that be the greatest Tuesday night? You're just having a good old time. Suddenly shit goes bad, you're like... trying to remember what your password on the BlackBerry is, trying to get the speed dial. It was my luck. I called my 82-year-old grandmother. And folks, a Cialis-based heart attack is preferable than telling your 82-year-old grandmother that you have a 4-hour erection, and then you just went blind while ass fucking at $25 an hour crystal meth at Dickens Street whore in the back alley of the Hooker Harvest.